my whole thing though was just the fact that like I realized they were hurting me. That's why I've been sleep or I've been slumped. So it's just like it's just kind of like biting back the one that shot you to begin with. That's really all it kind of goes down to. Cause then my whole thing is just like I just kind of just like it's kind of like just leave my students for real. You know what I mean? Like I kind of just like look and just leave them. Like I kind of just look and Joey. I kind of justice. I kind of just look and leave. Precious kind of look at my stream. And the only person I just don't look and leave is Jeremiah. But he just goes out of his way to separate himself from me anyways. And the only reason I actually kind of care to talk to him is just because he just went out of his way to prove that he can understand me. So he like ends up just kind of like going out of his way to kind of like treat me like shit. And then when he kind of goes to be nice to me, it looks like he's about to cry. It looks like he's hurting himself. So then he just reverts right back to just like treating me like shit. And that was just like my whole thing where it's just like it just made better sense for him to kind of like play his role and stay in character until like the perspective could change. And I think it just would have just been like me like ah yeah really getting up to like shit on the world. So yeah. I don't know. It's just like if I don't know if I could like get a laptop, that'd be great. You know what I mean? Like if I could get a laptop, that shit would be great. I think it was supposed to give me a laptop, but like shit like that just never really happened. So yeah, and it's just like technically like it's just like there's two laptops here, but they're both still type old. I look need like a new fast running multi-use kind of laptop. I don't need some shit that's gonna sit here and keep stalling though, because at that point I might as well just go back to working on my phone. My whole issue though is that now that I kind of want to work on my phone, like my phone is broke, and like both of them, it was like the screens are just broke. They're not. Well, this one is like this one just has lines in it, and then the other one has like cracks and has ink blobs, and then the other one like the screen is just completely black. It doesn't even turn on. Like the phone still turns on, it still charges and everything. Like you can test the vibration, like all that type of shit. But like you don't get nothing else from it. You know what I mean? Like that's it. So it's just like I actually have to go out of my way to fix these screens, and it was just like there was just like I think like the cheapest one was for the SC second generation. That one was like $79. I mean, it might be more in Jersey now. I'm not sure, but in Colorado it was like $79. So yeah, it was just like all right, well $100 like I can get my phone fixed. But then it was just like I kind of just didn't do it. A whole bunch of other shit, yada yada yada. But like yeah, and then it was just a whole bunch of just a whole bunch of unexpected shit. But yeah, cause like I just had to realize I had to drop so many people from my life, and like it's like I could see you, but I just have to always acknowledge like I don't really like you. So it's just like it's just that type of shit that's just like I really do need. Like it's just like when I see them, I just have to make sure I think and know that I don't like them, because like the way that I act and talk, like you wouldn't know any, you wouldn't think that we had a bad relationship, but like spirit, because like we don't in like this physical realm, like I don't really have like too much beef with people, but spiritually I do. Like spiritually, I don't like a lot of people. So that's really just what it comes down to. It's just knowing what I like and want spiritually, and it just brought me these people. Like I actually try to go out of my way to like give them chances and stuff like that, and like them, but it just kind of just always turns back around to being like they actually would have to change for me to go out of my way to like them. Like my whole thing is that like I like what they can become, not who they currently are. So if they were to switch professions in life, then I'd be like, oh, that's cool. I kind of like you. But like sometimes I may think it's weird, and I'm gonna question them because I'm just like, why'd you decide to just kind of make a switch all of a sudden? Or like, why'd you have a switch and then remove the switch? You know, it'd be like shit like that where I just kind of get to a point where I just be like, all this shit is weird, but it's cool, but it's crazy. It's just like I don't really want it anyways. Just because I just be kind of sitting here and I just be like, Cause like, And I kind of just sat and it's just like I don't even really give a fuck, bro. Cause it's not like I don't, but it's not like I do, but it's not like I don't. I just feel like because of like where I'm at, it's such an odd fucking place. But like, yeah. Anyways, it was just the fact that I'm just sitting here looking. I'm like, yo, like, I don't really like shit for real, bro. Like, I don't really like a lot of the shit that I'm like going through and doing. Cause right now, like, I don't like that. Like, I just went out my way to spiritually just kind of like disconnect myself, honestly. And I don't like how now when I'm kind of thinking about it and I'm talking, I'm like kind of like attempting to reconnect. But it's just like if I see it and look at it, it's like I can look at it in this way, but it's just like I just kind of don't want to. And it's like the constant switch is kind of just like having a harder turn, where it's just like I'm going in the direction I'm supposed to regardless. Because in my life right now, I don't think I really have a reason to like it. Like I don't genuinely think like in life right now I don't have a reason to like her, but spiritually I feel like I kind of do. Like I feel like I kind of do, but I don't know if it's her or if it's a version of her that she could be. Cause like it's like sometimes she's talking to me, sometimes she's not. So it's just like it's just still like that's be my main thing too is that I feel like she just kind of doesn't like that like I'm not who she would want me to be. And I'd be kind of sitting here like, yo, this is stupid. I don't think I could really do it the other way around. Cause like, I'd be like so mad with myself. Cause I'd just be sitting there like, certain things I'd be like, you should do, you should do, you should do, but it just end my life. And my whole thing was like, I should probably try to keep myself alive. But it is the thing. It just like it ended up just being like all of this shit, all this other random shit and stuff like that. Just felt so. I don't know. It just felt so like. It just felt so. I don't want to say meaningless, bro, but like. It was just like nothing was going to really put me in a in a better position. Cause I'm sitting here, I'm just like cracking it, cause like there's like a certain spot that I want to crack, but it's just like, and I want to kind of stop trying to attempt to it, cause like if I would attempt anything, I would attempt the spot all the way over here, because like it bothers me. It's just weird, but it just bothers me. You know, sit here. Ah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to go to a chiropractor though. Like, I just think going to a chiropractor is kind of just stupid. Cause like, my whole bigger issue with like going to a chiropractor is that like, I don't think I actually have the capacity to go like every fucking day. If I can't go every fucking day, why am I actually signing up to get a fucking chiropractor? I might as well just keep suffering by myself. Cause like I'm gonna get a chiropractor, I'm like, oh man, yeah, that was great, it was good. And then 2 minutes later, I'm in the most uncomfortable positions, and then I'm gonna get right back to. Cause once you have to keep up with that. Like I don't think like I just don't think you guys know. You have to keep up with that constantly. You can't just do it once, or like do it and then like 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, 2 months later. You know, like no, you should be constantly coming to see like the therapist.